Lexi, wasn't that just the best trip ever?
Oh my god, it was by far the best vacation I have ever been on.
I know, I totally agree. Those animals were the coolest things I've ever seen. But I'm a little mad, all the poachers just selling them on the black market. It's ridiculous. But Victoria Falls, that was just the best view I could have ever asked for.
Absolutely beautiful.
I definitely see why it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. But wasn't there a Hwanghae National Park where Cecil the lion used to live, right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, it was beautiful and the animals were amazing, but I was a little angry that Cecil was obviously murdered.
I know.
But it was kind of a blessing in disguise because it did shed light onto all the misjustice that the animals in Zimbabwe face.
Yeah.
But please, before I get into that, tell me more about the falls.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, hey, I didn't even see you there. I was just telling Lexi about Victoria Falls, and she was going to tell me a little bit about Hwanghae National Park. Want to hear about it?
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't? Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, too bad. We're going to tell you anyways, yeah. So as I was saying, Victoria Falls is located right on the border of Zimbabwe and Zambia and is at a longitude of 25.8567 degrees east and a latitude of 17.9244 degrees south.
It's located.
Yeah. One of the neat things about the falls, though, is it has a very unique climate and soil type. So
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the Victoria Falls is in a tropical forest biome, and as I just said, the abiotic factors, things that are physical or non-living factors, are crucial to the environment there. The unique microclimate created by the spray from the falls particularly favors smaller plants. There are a bunch of different fauna or animals in the falls, such as elephants, hippopotami, and buffaloes, and one might also see a larger number of baboons who are feasting on the scraps and waste of humans. But sometimes lions are visible, but aren't they mostly seen in Hwanghae National Park, Lexi?
Yeah, a well-known lion from Hwanghae was Cecil. But first, let me tell you a little bit about Hwanghae as a park. Located at a longitude of 26.9550 degrees east and a latitude of 18.7350 degrees south, it is the largest national park in Zimbabwe and only 1 hour south of the falls. It is world-renowned for its wildlife and tourist attractions. It has over 500 species present in the park and is an amazing example of a trophic pyramid. Once a climax community, Hwanghae has been robbed of some of its main attractions, such as lions, elephants, and rhinos. But back to Cecil. This event outraged many, many people. The thought that a man would illegally hire someone in order to guide him and allow him to kill a world-recognized lion seemed atrocious. However, this is only a fraction of the misjustice that the animals in Zimbabwe face. Rhinos, lions, and elephants are all affected for sport hunting or other reasons. Humans are truly the most dangerous apex predators who are at the top of the food chain. What do they have over at the falls?
So there's actually a lot of similar stuff, actually. One problem is that there's a lot of poaching on these animals, even though it is a national park. For example, fish are being hunted illegally by fishermen. And something Lexi was just talking about is the trophic pyramids. And so if the fish are killed off by all the fishermen, and the fish are at the lower end of the trophic pyramid, then all the other consumers and predators are going to have a more difficult time feeding themselves and living. Humans are creating a great impact on the national park too. People will wander off the paths and completely ruin or disturb the habitats of some animals, and sometimes mothers won't return to their habitats. And it's awful since it's such a great place to live. And another thing is humans are leaving a noticeable ecological footprint here because of the amount of hotels and tours, which is harming to the environment and many animals. Lastly, the river itself is a limiting factor, that if it were to dry up, dry river, wet river, it would turn into a stream of waste and the animals would have to leave and go elsewhere because they would have to find new habitats. What else is Hwanghae National Park about, Lex?
Yeah, there are many human impacts in Hwanghae as well. Elephants are now an endangered species, but Hwanghae has the largest elephant population in the world as well as is world famous. This is very good because it brings revenue via tourists in order to see these magnificent creatures. But the problem is elephants are being attacked and murdered for their tusks. Because ivory is in high demand in trade with Asia, many poachers kill the elephants by salt laced with cyanide. The issue is Hwanghae has so many elephants, about 40,000, and the land cannot sustain the elephant capacity. From there is a misunderstood hunting quota. Poachers use this opportunity to kill for tusks. Another issue is overgrazing. Earth is an interconnected ecosystem, and every species plays a role with the trophic pyramid as well as the impact of the land that they live on. As many species in Africa have been overhunted, many are endangered or at least vulnerable. In turn, the government provides protection, and this brings the numbers of endangered species up and causes stress on the land. Like we learned with the number of deer in Yellowstone, hunting out one predator and having too many mesopredators hurts the land because of things like overpopulation and overgrazing. Because there are few apex predators like wolves or lions, whom are elephants' main predator, the number of elephant increases. This is becoming a huge issue in Hwanghae National Park. Once great trees are now stunted. Vegetation once immensely full is now bare. If the base of the trophic pyramid is threatened, the rest of the pyramid will also suffer. In the savanna biome, vegetation should be a prominent feature, i.e. grass and shrubland. However, because of overfarming and overgrazing, this is no longer the case.
Wow. Although there are a lot of problems, this truly was such a great experience, don't you think?
I agree.
I mean, I think as more and more people begin to go there and see the injustices along with the natural beauty, it'll be much more enjoyable for the animals, the Zimbabweans, and tourists like us.
I totally agree. Earth really is an interconnected ecosystem.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching, even though we forced you.
Yeah. See you later.